I did not create this term, but I do live by it. I saw somebody call this lizard mode. It's like right whenever you get in your car and it's hot and you sit there for a minute and you just rot in the heat of your car. I honestly love this. But then it quickly becomes hell. So let's go. So this week's video really was supposed to be like a part 2 of finishing up my like office and studio space. But every time I started to do that project, I just felt like I was gonna have a fucking anxiety attack. So I made the executive decision that I would just find out what kind of storage options I need and make those available for myself before I try to like force things into a home that they don't have. I had like half of a video filmed and I just had to stop because I just felt like I was gonna lose it. But anyway, hello vlog, how are you? Today I'm just kind of getting my shit together. I've had a little bit of a rough week. I was sick, first of all. I was just kind of couch-ridden. Like, I pretty much spent the weekend just feeling like crap and just like watching reality TV, which I definitely needed, but then I've just been kind of like off track since then and it's been kind of messy. So today I'm just like running a couple of errands, trying to get a few things done. I have a to-do list. I'll see how far I get on it. Yeah. That was genuinely hell on earth. Dude, I got asked to show my membership card 4 times. Honey, it's Costco. It is not like a high security prison. What the actual hell? That was ridiculous. I thought I was being pranked at a certain point. This is a fucking hellscape.
That's what you're doing.
Just put it back on the cards. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a funding at 4-3?
The other day, I was having just a full crisis in my car. I was crying. I was screaming. I was really just letting it all out. It was just one of those things. A bunch of frustrations just kind of built up and had to let it out, you know? Sometimes you just gotta go in your car and scream, and if you can't relate to that, good for you, honestly, but anyway, I was having just a full meltdown, and then I like dried my tears, went into the gym, was like walking on the treadmill, just sort of fighting back tears, really barely able to hold it together, and then my eyes were super itchy, and so I was walking, not running, and my eyes got super itchy. So I was rubbing my eyes while I was walking, and I guess that I just slowed down my walking just enough that I got to like the back of the treadmill and I just ate shit. Like I caught myself like on the hand things, but I skinned my knee on like the back thing of the treadmill. And I wasn't even embarrassed because it just shocked me out of my state, and I just wasn't upset anymore. Like I just was no longer in a bad mood. I like this feeling of being so devastated just got like forced out of me. I really felt like it was the universe just telling me to shut the fuck up, or just sending me like a message to just shock me out of that low place. And I just laughed. Nobody really saw me. There was like one girl next to me who of course was very concerned and was like, oh my God, are you okay? And she was very sweet and nice. But I truly I wasn't even embarrassed. I just started laughing, and then it just took me out of everything else that was going on and just really like put me back in my place. It was pretty funny. Okay, so here's a little bit of girl math. I made over $100 worth of returns today, and so I did spend about $100 on skincare. But one thing that I did say about this year was that I was going to invest in myself more, and like in just beauty stuff and all those kinds of little things that just make you feel better. So this is like my birthday month. And so for my birthday month, I got a little, like sample package of some little stuff from Sephora. And they had in it this moisture cream from Youth to the People, Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream, kale and spinach, and hyaluronic acid moisturizer. I tried it and my skin felt so good immediately. Like my skin's really sensitive in the sense that it'll burn. Like anything I put on it, I can immediately tell whether it's going to like work for me or not, because my skin will just react in a way that it just feels like I just put acid on my skin with most stuff, to be honest. The amount of things that I can actually use as far as like moisturizer or lotions or anything goes, it's so few and far between. So whenever I find something, I become just obsessed with it. And that instantly I was like, this is a winner. This is amazing. I didn't know it was going to be $50 a jar whenever I got the sample, but I did buy it. The other thing that came in that little like birthday sampler pack was this Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask that you put on at night. And I really like putting a mask on at night. Like sometimes I do slugging. I don't do it all the time. I used to do it a lot more, but it's just like messy. So now I just do it like whenever my skin really needs a boost. But I've been looking for something that is a good mask to wear every night, and I think I found it because I have this little sample pouch of it, and I've just been savoring it. Like I'll use a little bit and put it on. Like I think it was a one-time use pouch, and I've gotten like 5 uses out of it because I just will get a little bit out and then put it on. But I just love the way it feels. My skin doesn't look incredible right now because, like I said, I've had a bad week. Which means my self-care has taken a little bit of a dip. I did go ahead and buy those things for myself. And I'm fine with it. If you have other recommendations for just things you like in general, like skincare stuff, sort of into just trying different stuff right now, but I would like to know, because it is really hard and cost prohibitive to just try new things. So if you've tried stuff, especially if your skin is sensitive, tell me what it is. I'm really looking for like a serum. I don't have any sort of serum that I'm using, so I am interested in introducing something like that into my skincare routine, but obviously those can get really expensive. So if there is a serum that you like, let a girl know. Ideally, I'd like something that I can put on in the morning. Maybe something with vitamin C, I don't know. Something that I can put on in the morning underneath, my other stuff. Cool. Okay, so here's what I got at Daiso. I got this little tote bag because I have an absolute tote bag obsession. My last errands vlog, I talked about some of my tote bags that got stolen while I was at the grocery store and how distraught I was, but like this one I also got from Daiso last time I was there. I don't know, I just like them and I use them all the time and I think that they're so cute. But so I got this little one. I don't have any that are this size and it's just so cute. And then to satisfy my sticker craving, which I don't know why I just suddenly desired stickers. It was just this week I just kept finding myself wishing that I had stickers to put like in my bullet journal. So I got some stickers. So I got these ones. It says masking sheet sticker. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's just one big sticker or what, but I'm gonna find out. And then I got these ones. They're like little candies. They're so cute. And then I got these ones that are just like little ribbons. I thought that those would look cute, like in my bujo. And then this one is just little animals. They're good. They're good. Yeah. And then I got a couple of snacks to try. Oh my god, it's hot. The first time that I went there, I got like a cute little arrangement of different snacks, and I was so pumped to bring them home and try them. I like texted my boyfriend and was like, I'm bringing a surprise, like I'm bringing a treat. And I was so excited to like come home and have all these snacks, and he did not care at all. He did not think, he was not excited in the least bit. I thought it was going to be so exciting for us to try these different Japanese snacks. But I had a really good time doing a sampling, and he tried some stuff. But anyway, so I just got myself some stuff to try this time. So I got these little, I think that these are like cookies. They look like they're little maybe chocolate and vanilla cookies. I'm not sure. Maybe wafers. It's hard to tell what the texture is from the outside of the box, but I think that they're going to be cookies. So I'm going to try those. And then I got these shrimp chips. And the flavor of the shrimp chips, which I've never had shrimp chips, although I've wanted to try them, but the flavor of this is yuzu and black pepper. And yuzu, I've never had that flavor that I really know of, but it sounded really interesting. Maybe like a lemon pepper shrimp kind of situation. So I'm gonna try them. Gotta sanitize. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. Oh my god. Those are so good. These are amazing. Oh my god, they're so crunchy. Try them. If you haven't tried shrimp chips, try them. But by all means, do not open the bag and then just take a huge whiff, because it's very shrimpy. Those are so good. And then, dessert. Okay, smells like chocolate. Oh, it's in this little tray. That is so cute. How do I do this? What the fuck? Oh, okay, so it like pops out. Oh. That's not what I was expecting. I mean, it's tasty. It's just like chocolate. So the texture is like, it's just like a little chocolate bite. It's like white chocolate and milk chocolate probably. I thought it was gonna be like a little wafer. Those are fun.
Your tooth is out. Your tooth is out.